So one of the things I want to talk to you in this video is really about understanding success versus failure. And one of the key quotes I've got in the manifesto is, we recognise we never fail, we just learn how to improve. And that's a hard one, because when I say it, you kind of go, yeah, that makes sense. But what often drives us, and it's make it hard to let go, is actually that fear of failure helps us grow, has helped us grow in the past. It's helped us grow stronger and has pushed us away from motivation. I don't want to fail, I want to succeed. This is going to make me more successful. And actually, there is never any failure, because what we can do then is put loads of expectation on what we have to do to succeed. And if we don't meet those expectations, there's no middle ground. It's succeed or fail, do or die. And it's not like that, because actually there's success in everything we do, even when we don't get it right. And it's really about saying, rather than what have I done wrong? What do I need to improve on? Blah, 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 blah. That kind of negative mindset. It's about shifting, saying, actually, I've given it a go, I've taken action, and I've learned a lot. There's, hopefully you've maybe not, heard about Thomas Edison and the 10,000 light bulbs, which is kind of been used a lot in the coaching fraternity, but actually it's not 100% true. But the concept is still true, which is he created 10,000 light bulbs, and every time he made a light bulb that failed and didn't work, he learned another way not to do it, until he got there after 10,000 attempts. There's a whole load of, feel free to Google Thomas Edison and the concepts behind it. Actually, it was another guy who invented the light bulb, and blah, 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 blah. I won't go into it. But essentially, every time we do something and we take action, we may learn how to do it. We may learn what doesn't work, and we may learn one, but we always learn something. We always grow. And if we're always going away from that, pulling away from failure and avoiding it, it's about almost embracing failure. Is that possible? I don't know, tell me below. Can you embrace your failure and say, thank fuck, I tried it and I'm really pleased, not really pleased it didn't work, but really pleased I've learned more about myself or that person or the situation, and I've learned a way that not to do it. Or you might find something that works and then you use it again in a different situation and it doesn't work there. And you're going to learn more about who you are, what works, what doesn't work. But what we need to recognise is that actually there's no such thing as failure. We always get feedback, and we need that, because you know what, when we were kids and we were learning to walk, we didn't just give up if we didn't succeed. We didn't say, oh, I'm going to stand up on my legs. Oh, plop, I've fallen over. Oh, I can't do it. It doesn't work. I'm going to give up. We keep trying, and we adjust, and we learn how to get the balance right and how to move and manage our muscles. And every time we fell over, we learn another way of using that muscle. And it's the same with us. We do have these high expectations. We do want to achieve, and that's what I love about us. We want to do well, but we also need to know that doing well is a journey. It takes practice. It takes falling over. As a business owner, as a life coach, as a very successful business owner, did I wake up being this way? No, I have made hell of a lot of mistakes and loads of things that I go, oh God, my whole life I go, oh God, I remember that time. But would I say, oh, if I could have that magic wand and take them out of my life and not have made those failures? No, I want them there, because that's helped me get to where I am today. From like having poor mental and physical health, would I take those aspects of my life away? No, because they help me get to where I am now and help me relate to your struggles in your life and the women I work with. Help them become who they want to be and help understand their challenges. So I don't see them as failures, I see them as challenges that we overcome or respond to, and they give us feedback on what works and what doesn't. So as ambitious people, be aware that we have these high expectations, and I want you to go away and in your journal write down, what are these expectations, these really high expectations I set myself, and what is it in my life that I've kind of feel that I've failed on? What is it that I feel that I haven't done well enough? What are the failures in your life that you regret? And I want you to then go away and say, I'm really pleased I failed in that area, because it helped me learn what? It helped you experience what? Because it did. It gave you something that's helped you become the amazing woman you are today. And if we don't appreciate that, and we just keep on setting these goals and there's win, lose, success, failure, then we're going to be in this trapped sort of mindset for the rest of our lives. And it's about freeing ourselves from this trapped mindset, bit of a head jog there, freeing myself from that failure mindset. There is no failure, there's only growth. Even when you don't do as well as you would like, that you've learned something from it. So there's always something we can take away from every experience. The only thing you don't get to take away from is inaction. When you sit there and we think about things and think about how it's going to be awful or it's going to be great, but not actually do anything and taking that action, that's when actually there's no feedback. You can't work out. It's that toddler saying, oh, I think I probably could walk. If I picture myself and visualize myself walking, then no. It's actually the taking action and the getting up on your two legs and the doing the walking and the flopping over and falling on your bum or your face that needs to happen. So go in your journal, write down, what have you seen as a failure in life? What is it, regrets that you feel that you've missed out on or that you haven't done or you didn't do well enough? And I want you to find a way of changing that, and it would really help you if you did. Changing that so they're no longer failures, that you actually see those as successes that you can learn from, that helped you grow and helped you be who you are today.